It is Thursday, March 14th, 11:16 a.m. It's kind of warm outside. It's starting to warm up. It's supposed to be up to 15 degrees today, I think I saw. But it's supposed to cool down a little bit on the weekend. But that's cool. Spring is coming. Hasn't been too cold lately, which is nice. In terms of school, I finished networking last week and had my exam on Friday. I think I did pretty well as open book, so not too worried about it. I've been studying for predominantly Network Plus, and I was doing some of the stuff I found online, and to be honest, I kind of know a lot of it, so that was nice, especially compared to like the Windows 10 stuff, where I went to do the online practice stuff, and I had no idea what any of this stuff was. But I think that had more to do with the author being awful than anything else. So it's nice that I know this stuff. CCNA, definitely going to take a little bit more time with that, but Network Plus, to be honest, I might be able to get my certification sooner than I thought, so that's cool. This week, and this week only, or this is the first week where I started 8 a.m. classes, so 8 till 12. Waking up hasn't been too bad. I started going to bed before I started going to bed at 11 or at 1 a.m. and I'd wake up at 9. But now I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. at 11 p.m. and waking up at 7. And I'm not doing the shower in the morning or my exercises. I leave at like 7:40 at the earliest or latest or whatever. And then when I get home from school, I do my exercises, and then I shower, and then I do my studying, and then whatever for the day. So I've already done that. Today I actually got out of class early because, so basically, like I always do, I read through the book, see what the exercises are, and she told us what the end of the week we're handing in. So this is career planning this week, so tomorrow we're handing in our cover letter, resume, thank you letter, and we're doing an elevator pitch to her. I handed in everything except the elevator pitch to her yesterday, and then I left early yesterday, and today she did the lesson on the stuff. It finished at like 9:30. I was like, she's like, hey, now work on this stuff, and I asked her, is this just a work period? She said yes, and so I left, because I'm done. Everything on my elevator pitch is done as well. I just have to present it tomorrow. So hopefully she's like, who wants to go first? She takes attendance at 8:15, and then hopefully she asks who wants to go first. Me, do my elevator pitch, and get out of there and get home by like 9. Oh my god, that'd be so sick. But anyway, so at first it was a little bit difficult because the time change, just because the first couple days at least, because Monday and Tuesday, because for whatever reason my brain was like, you're getting less time now. Whereas before, like, I was getting like 8 hours or whatever after school. Now I felt like I was getting less time to kind of just chill and do whatever. But I'm actually getting about the same amount of time, if not more. So that's cool. Because basically, I calculated all of it, and basically it was like, when I finished classes at 5, like if I just got home at 5, which is what I normally did, and I went to bed at 1, that would have been 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, to just chill and do whatever. Whereas now, if I get home at 12 and do nothing, I'm done for the day, that's actually 11 hours that I have. So obviously more. But then I was like, okay, so let's say that I'm now studying like 3 hours of studying, let's say after class. So that would have taken me to 8 p.m. before, and then I would have had 5 hours to just chill, right? Whereas now, I get done at 3, and then I go to bed at 10. So 7 hours. Still more, but now I have to include, there's an hour of exercise in that, so 6 hours, and there's showering plus doing review, so take that out, it's 5 hours, so about the same time anyway. So my brain still kind of thinks it's not getting as much time as it was, but it is. And actually more, again, when I, like for example Fridays when I do nothing, I actually have more time to just chill and do whatever, which is nice. But yeah, so I start 8 a.m. and basically I do 8 a.m. till 12 until the week of August 5th. I have 1 week of career planning again, level 2, and then back to 8 till 12 until... Oh, what? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Okay, so basically, yeah, so I have my level 2 career planning, then I do enterprise smartphone administration for like 4 weeks, 8 till 12, and then I finish with A+, 1 to 5, so that's kind of annoying. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I'm doing 8 till 12 until July, so cool. But yeah, this class has been awful. It has been so boring just because it's stuff. It's basic career stuff, so I figured it was gonna be boring. But oh my god, it was just brutal. Um, the uh, the first couple, days especially were super hard. But like yesterday, because I left early, wasn't that bad. But like I remember I looked at the clock, it was 10, and then I felt like an hour had gone by. I looked at the clock again, it was 10:20. I was like, oh my god, it's never good. So very, very, very slow class. I'm glad it only lasts a week. The teacher's kind of annoying just because she has this thing where it's like, you have to stay for the entire class, even if you're done everything, type of thing. She doesn't want you leaving early. So for example, like yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, there was something we did. She's like, all right, do you guys want to take a break and then come to do this and go home, or do you want to do this and leave early? So we're like, yeah, I was like, yeah, leave early. So it was like 11:30, I think, 11:20 when we finished, and she's like, all right, now do work the rest of the day. Do work on the cover letter or whatever it was we're working on. And everyone was like, well, wait, I thought we're going home early. She's like, yeah, we're like at 11:45. I'll let you go home early. And I guess I left earlier the day before, so I wasn't there for that. But for the following statement, someone said, well, you let us at 11:45 yesterday, and you said that was normal time for us to be let out, so how is this a reward? She's like, yeah, well, I don't know. Okay. And I was like, no, I'm done what I have to do. I'm not staying here. So I hate that concept of, treat school like it's work, like you got to get in the mental habit of staying around. Like, no, if I'm at work, I'm paid to stay there. I'm not getting paid to stay at school. I have better things to do than sit there on Twitter and Reddit waiting for exactly 12 o'clock so I can leave. So, like, no. So, been leaving early pretty much every day this week, except Monday, I think, where I stayed until, I might have been every day this week. But I checked my attendance online, at least for Monday and Tuesday, and I had all 4 hours accounted for. So, I don't know, but I'm totally happy with that. So, I'd imagine today she'd mark me. Why is this so wildly? Oh, it's probably because of this. I'd imagine today she's gonna mark me absent because I did leave at 9:30. So, yeah, I could have. Honestly, it was so annoying because the first hour of the day, she's like, "All right, work on your elevator pitch or cover letters or whatever," and then at like 9:15 we'll start the lesson, or 9 we'll start the lesson. And I was like, ugh. Like, I don't know how long this lesson would be, but wouldn't it be cooler if you were just like, all right, we'll do a lesson, do all this stuff, and then at the end of the day, you'll have all this time to work on stuff. So that would have been nice if I left earlier, but whatever. Now I'm here, I'm home, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do dishes, and then I'm good for the rest of the day. I have a list of things I want to talk about, but I guess this took up a lot more time than I anticipated. Just really quick, next week I start Windows Server Administration, installing and configuring Windows Server. And that's for 4 weeks, and then it moves into Windows Server Administration for another 4 weeks, and then configuring Advanced Windows Server for another 4 weeks. So that is 3 certifications right there, and I think I need all 3 of them or 2 of them to get my MCSA for Windows Server 2016. So yeah. On top of that, my Project Plus certification from TIA came in the mail. And so I added that to my binder. And actually, it's nice. It's like it's not like flimsy paper. It's like almost like a cardboard type of paper. So that's cool. So I was actually really excited to have that. I'm looking forward to getting more of those from CompTIA. This lesson is actually just from Microsoft, so I'm pretty sure I have to print it off like my MCSA for Windows 10. But yeah. So other than that, I think today I'll mention a couple more things. On Monday, I went to the neurologist, I believe they're called, and for my headaches that I was having last year. They've pretty much gone away. Every once in a while I'll have them. Like once or twice I've had like a very sharp, sudden pain and went away. Talked to him about it, and he was like, all right, yeah, I mean, it sounds like ice pick headaches to me, but just to be safe, we're going to do an MRI. So he said it's going to take, I should hear back within a month or so about an appointment. So, I'm not too worried about it. I'm happy that I'm doing an MRI just to make sure that there's nothing wrong. Get that positive assurance. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is having to take my piercing out. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is non-metallic, but I'd imagine they're like, we're not going to be liable for you getting fucked up in the MRI thing. So we're going to take that out regardless of whether it's metal or not. So this isn't just a ball I can like unscrew. This is they called it a captive bead ring. So basically, it's a ring that has little indents, and then the piercing kind of clips onto that. But it's like really hard to take out. So basically, I haven't done it yet. I'm really nervous to try it because from what I've seen online, it's basically it takes a while to take it out. I called the place I got the piercing. Like, do you know? First, I asked them, did you sell any piercings that have just a rolly ball so I can unscrew it? And they said no. But I was like, okay, do you know if this is if I'm able to take this out by myself or if I need like a tool for it? Just had to go get like gloves because like the moisture in your hands will make it slide a little bit. But just apply pressure on one side and then apply pressure going the other way with the other hand, and it should pop out. So I'm gonna have to try this eventually. Ideally, a few times before I go for that MRI thing. If anything, I'll just book an appointment, have them take it out for me. I don't care. At the piercing place, but yeah. So basically, I heard that it sucks to take it out, but it sucks even more getting it back in. I heard like people saying that they've been like on YouTube comments, like I've been trying for 2 hours to put it back in, and I still can't. So I'm not looking forward to get frustrating. So I'm not looking forward to getting frustrated at that. That's gonna suck. But that's future me's problem. Another thing, I finished catching up with Game of Thrones, and oh my god, I'm so sad I didn't do it sooner. I honestly don't remember what it was about the earlier seasons. Maybe I wasn't paying close attention. Maybe it was just the fact that it felt like a lot of talking. But yeah, season 5 through 7, hype. I'm super excited about the season 8's coming out in a month. I'm glad that season 7, there was 2 years between season 7 aired in 2017, and I didn't. So this final season has been waiting. People have been waiting 2 years for it. So I'm glad I only had to wait a month. But yeah, so basically, it was just so good. There's so many good things. Arya just finally becoming faceless, killing the dude that did the Red Wedding. That was awesome. She killed the dude at the brothel, like stabbing his eyes and slitting his throat. She's just such a badass. She's so sick. Littlefinger trying to, Ramsay Bolton getting fucked up by Jon Snow for the Battle of the Bastards, and then them reclaiming Winterfell, and then Littlefinger trying to separate Arya and Sansa, and then when Sansa brings in Arya to be on trial or whatever, she actually is talking about Littlefinger, and he begs for his life, and Arya just slits his throat. The whole freaking thing about White Walkers, not Night Walkers. Night Walkers is a completely different thing. White Walkers, when Jon Snow, they want to capture one so they can bring it to Cersei to show her that like this is a real enemy and we need you to help us. And then in that time, like what's her name? Targaryen, whatever, comes in with the dragon, but the dragon gets killed by the White Walker. And I even think of this, but they started pulling it out of the water because it was like the frozen water lake around them, and it got killed and went into the water, and they were pulling it out of the water. I was like, wait a minute, it's gonna be a White Walker. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that. And then the ending of season 7 is just that White Walker burning down, I don't know, it had blue flames coming out of its mouth, so I don't know. But it like burns down the entire 1,000-foot wall at the Watch or whatever. And that was like holding the White Walkers out. So I'm like, oh my god, there's so many good things on top of that happened. So good. I watched, literally it was like, I watched season 6 in a weekend, then I watched season 7 like throughout the week, and then finished it on like just in one sitting basically on the weekend. So caught up pretty quick. So following that now, I'm going to catch up on Fear the Walking Dead. I think a new season should be coming out shortly as well, because it usually airs in spring. There's that. And then after that, I'm thinking I'm going to finally watch Band of Brothers, and then do IT Crowd, and then go from there. So I'll leave it at that for now. There's a lot more things I have to talk about, but yeah. I'm going to post this and go do some other stuff. Looks like I mullet there for a second. Alright, see ya.